Welcome back, preschool. I did move away from our beautiful river and mountain because I wanted you to be able to see this a little bit more closely, okay? I hope that'll be fine with you because what I have here are some magnets, and I want you to do some magnet experiments today. Now, if you say these magnets do not want. I can not make them go. If you have one, and you'll be able to feel it really does push it back away. It will not let it go back together until I turn it around and then boop, there it goes. And I can't get it off now. Oh my goodness, check at that. So this one, see, oh, did you see how hard that pushed away? It fell right out of my hand. Crazy. No kidding. It does not want to go together. Ugh. But if I turn it around, boop, there it goes. Now, if I put it, if you look right here, if I put it straight in the center, when it hooks up, it's going to want to move to one side or the other. Ready? Did you see that? I didn't do that. Ready? Now, what about if I turn it over? You ready? Do it again. Whoa, how did it do that? Well, if you notice on here, there are some letters, and it says South Pole and North Pole. There are two different poles, the South Pole and the North. Now, the funny thing about these poles is, if you think about it, somebody that you may have heard about somewhere along the way lives at the North Pole. It's a real place. And if you do use a thing called a compass, it is always wanting to point toward the North Pole, which means it tells me where my directions are going. Okay, because of that. And there is one down in the south called the South Pole. And these means it is attracted to one or the other. So if it's both two south poles, they do not want to be together. But if it is a north pole with the south pole, then it's going to want to be together. So when I put this on here, and the south pole is on the top, it wants to go to the opposite one. When I turn it over, making the north pole the one that's on the top, it wants to go to the opposite side. So wherever the opposite goes, that's where it wants to be. So the north wants to be attracted, likes the south side, and the south wants to be with the north. Oh, that is how it works. Now, if you noticed, I had this compass, okay? Talked about the poles. Now, I have this magnet right here. I want you to see what's going to happen when I put the magnet close by. Wait a minute. What is going on here? Am I moving? Did I take a trip somewhere? No, the magnet is making the compass change its position. It can't hold on, it can't search for where north is because this magnet is interrupting its field. That's what it's called, a magnetic field. So it can't find where it wants to go anymore because I'm disrupting it with my magnet. Now, if I go on one direction, it doesn't move so very much, right? But if I put on the opposite side, that's the one it wants to go to. So you see how they change? Whoa. Now, Mrs. Ryan, what shape is this? It is a circle. Your magnet is a circle. It's just doing that because it's a circle, and circles like to hang out with other circles. Do you think that's true? Let's test it out. Whoop! There you go. Maybe you're onto something. This circle and this circle, they definitely like each other. What about this circle? Do you see that circle? Do you think they're going to hook? Is it working? Huh. Not where, oh, that's just because I'm laying it flat and it's a circle and it has to be standing up. Let's see, let's try it again. Here was that other circle. Can't get it off. It comes jumping right out of my hand to meet it. Whoop, did you see that? Guess what? It doesn't have anything to do with the shape. It doesn't matter if it's a circle or if it's a, how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-side rectangle. This one was a circle. This one was a rectangle. Maybe only circle magnets will work with circle things? What do you think? Whoa! Cannot get it to come off. Let's try again. Whoa! Has nothing to do with the shape, does it? What it's looking for are things that are made out of metal. Oh, another M word. Metal. This lid is made out of metal, so it sticks to the magnet. But this circle right here is made out of cork. It's be something like you'd put your messages or your pins in there. It's not made out of metal. It does not want to stick together. So what about something like my block? It's a square. It's a rectangle. Do you think they're going to work together? Nope. It does not like it at all because this block is made out of plastic. You're right, plastic. So that is not going to work. But what about my hair clip? My hair clip? Do you think it's going to stick? Do you think it'll stick or do you think it'll fall off? There it is. Look at that. It sticks because it's made out of metal. Metal. And magnets like things that are made out of metal. Now, I'm going to show you kind of a cool experiment. This is a paper plate. It is not made out of metal, is it? So, this is not going to stick, right? Do you think I could make it stick some way, somehow? Could I make it? Let's see if I put that circle on there. Oh, here's my hair clip is on there. I'm gonna see about, what about this paper clip? This bolt. What do you think? Now, do you think I can make these pieces of metal move? Do you think I can make them move without touching them? You ready? Wait a minute. Are you seeing that? Do you see my fingers touching them? I am not touching them. How are they moving? What would make them move? Wait a minute. What is going on here? Whoa. Do you see them moving? I'm not touching them. You can see my hand holding the plate. But what do I have? The magnet. Even though the plate does not want to stick to the magnet is so strong that its field, remember, magnetic field, goes all the way through the plate and is making the metal things on this plate move around. Look at how crazy they're moving. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at them go. Now, if I added some things to our plate, what about this piece of cork? Or here is our block. Or what about a pine needle? Are those going to work? See them? Nope, not working at all, is it? Because again, these are not made out of metal and magnets like to cling to metal. So, Mrs. Ryan, you have all the cool magnets at school. How can I go around my house and try to find things that I can move or I can pick up? How can I do that when you are the one that has the magnets at school and we're not there? What can I do? Well, here's a little solution for you. If you go over to your refrigerator, now I can't say for sure, it's only a guess of mine because it probably looks a lot like my refrigerator. You might have something that looks a little like this. This is from when I took a trip to the Enchanted Forest over in the valley. And I like to write myself a lot of messages and notes because I forget things a lot, and so I have to write them down. So this is a little clip that goes on my refrigerator. Now, do you know what my refrigerator is made out of? Metal. Do you know what? These things stick to each other. So they stick to each other. See? Just like my magnets from school. So if you have, check around your house, ask your mom, ask your dad, you may be able to find something that has a metal. Like if it's sticking onto your refrigerator and it's not taped on there, it's probably a magnet. But Mrs. Ryan, these are just magnets from our home. Are they going to work? They may stick to the refrigerator, but are they really going to do the same things your magnets from school did? Well, here is my note magnet. See, it's a piece of metal. Now the magnet is right here in the back. It sticks to my refrigerator so that I know I can hold my messages right here and it stays on my refrigerator. It's just a refrigerator magnet. Now here's our compass again. Remember the big fancy magnet made the compass move? Wait a minute. My magnet from home is making the compass move. Ah, look at that. Here is my plate full of metal things again. Do you think my home magnet, my magnet from home, is going to make these things move? Let's see. Wait a second. Do you see it? Whoa, did you see that paper clip went sailing away? Whoa, look at them. There they go. Whoa. So yes, friends, even the ones from your refrigerator are going to want to pick things up because they're magnets, just like the ones that we have at class. Wow. And the cool part is if you look here, my magnet is holding the little bolt, which is holding on to the lid, which is holding on to my hair clip, but it is not. How is this paper clip holding on? Because when you touch a magnet to a piece of metal, it magnetizes that metal and it's holding on to the paper clip as if it was holding directly onto it. So if I let it go, they all fell off. Now I know that you could have a lot of fun with your home magnets. And if you don't, by chance, have any magnets on your refrigerator, maybe, like I said, ask your parents because they may have something somewhere, maybe out in the garage, especially if your dad likes to work on cars and they're always dropping screws and bolts and nuts all over the place and they've got ones that they can reach down far and pick them up. You just never know where a magnet might be hiding in your house. And then see how many experiments you can do with a magnet. So I hope you have a lot of fun with that. I know I do. I love Magnet Day at school. So I hope that you have a good time doing it as well. So it's time for us to go for this week, and I'll see you next week. All right? Are you ready? See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Bye, bye, butterfly. Bye, bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, raccoon. See you soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye, bye, said the fly. Bye, bye, said the fly. And remember, class, Mrs. Ryan loves you very, very much, but God loves you even more. See you next week, class. Bye-bye.